The Climate Witness Project is a campaign of the Christian Reformed Church Office of Social Justice and World Renew. And we are primarily set up to walk with congregations, individuals, organizations, as they learn about the realities of climate change. When we have people of faith talking about this from the pulpit in their congregations, I think it makes a difference.
This is really important work for Christians because there are a lot of people looking at the church with a critical eye and saying, why don't you people get it?
You know, if you love the Creator, in my opinion, you have to love the creation. So this is just love for the creation itself, but also love for humanity.
This is not a vision that's human-given, it's divine. We're called to live in community and in harmony with each other.
We have to be people who have a heart for the marginalized, and part of that love and care means being engaged with climate witness, climate change, and trying to work toward a more sustainable future where the marginalized are taken into account and their lives are considered.
You've got whole countries that are being affected by climate change, migration patterns, people moving because the climate is no longer livable where they are. So there are a lot of implications. We need much more progress much quicker.
We have 4 pillars, and they're worship, education, energy stewardship, and advocacy. We organize and actually work with other organizations to do advocacy work. So both here in the city and at the state level and then at the federal level.
What we're trying to do there is really raise their consciousness that there are Christians who have deep concerns about our environment and particularly of climate change.
Energy stewardship is really huge for us. So we are connecting congregations with folks who can do audits for the church, and then the audit gives the church a roadmap forward. The biggest thing that we're working on right now in that regard is solar.
I'm a solar power geek. We've got 196 solar panels back there. That's a lot of solar power. It's not a side project for us. It flows out of the core mission of this church.
A fairly small denomination can show that we have a concern that maybe hasn't been expressed as broadly to be faithful stewards of God's good creation.
We need to respond in love, and we need to encourage each other. We need to take steps along this pathway. We're not going to take one giant leap and get there all at once, but we've got to figure out as we go, how do we do this? And I think the Climate Witness Project is a wonderful place for us to have those kinds of conversations.
Really, this work can be very challenging, but when you work with a group of like-minded folks, it's a whole different thing. It can be very inspiring and exciting and even fun. And so that's what I'm hoping will continue to happen for people, that they'll experience that and say, this is the kind of work I want to be doing.